Anyway, played 3 top 10 teams in 8 days, and thought we got better and played some good volleyball. We got to learn how to win those. But when I look at our team compared to the other teams where they're at right now, first of all, I think it's Final Four level volleyball. So I feel like we just got finished with the Final Four, and more to come. And then, but you know, you look at Penn State, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. They've got very experienced setters. They've got all those guys have been together for a lot longer than we have, and I think that's their edge right now. So we got 5 weeks to try to catch them and finish out, have a good second half in the Big Ten, and try to get the NCAA tournament, see how far we can go.
With the personalities that you know on this team right now, how do you think they're going to handle adversity?
Great, yeah, they're going to be great.
Why do you think that?
Fecky and Kenzie, and I just think we got a lot of motivated people, and you know, they're not happy with that. You know, one thing I've learned is we get everybody's best shot, and everybody loves to beat us. There's some major celebrations going on. So, you know, I don't know if our new players understand, you know, how fired up teams get to play Nebraska.
What's holding you back in these tight sets that wasn't last year?
It's just consistency and making good plays and being good after 20 points. And you know, again, there's some, you know, it's hard to create that in practice. We got to go through it. And you know, I look back to 2015. You know, we lost back-to-back, and then you know we went on a run. And so you know, in this conference, you're going to lose matches unless you have a really, really special team. Minnesota might, I mean, they may run the table, but it's a tough conference. You can see everybody we're playing is either, I mean, we're playing a top 10 team again this week, a top 10 team again and then next week, plus Ohio State on the road, who's already beaten Penn State. So, I mean, there's no easy matches, and our players are learning that, you know, you just got to find a way to try to survive and win these matches best you can. And if you don't, you get another shot the next week.
What did you do well in that first set against Minnesota?
Played Husker volleyball. You know, we were on their game plan. We were serving tough, and weren't making errors. And then, and I thought we let it get. I think we lost the first game, right?
No,
yeah, we lost the first game.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah. And there was games 2 and 3. We just played really good. That's what we've shown, is we can play really good volleyball for stretches. We just haven't put it together for a whole match yet.
What ways are you seeing that the players aren't happy with the results?
It's just a feeling, just being around them. I just, you know, Fecky and Kenzie are the winningest seniors in college volleyball right now. They've won more matches than anybody, and so I just think that doesn't sit well with them, and they're helping this team figure out what we have to do, along with our coaches.
During the tough times, do you notice those two get way more vocal with the team than usual?
They're not real vocal people, but they're certainly doing their best to lead. And sometimes I worry they're trying to do too much, so it takes away from their play a little bit. But you know, it's a new experience for them as well. But it's just part of the process we're going through. And it's been nice to get a win here or there in the last 3 matches, but we got to learn from those and understand how the level we have to play at to finish games, and we get another shot Wednesday.
Are you concerned at all that making some improvements but still not getting a win is going to affect their confidence for the last 5 weeks of the season?
Yeah, no. I think it's going to make this group be more determined and understand the level that they have to play at, the discipline they have to have. They can't take plays off. They can't take plays off in practice. That's what we're learning. This is a grind, and it is a point-by-point mentality, and now we have to have that for the next 5 weeks. And I don't know, we can talk about it all we want, but until you go through it, you don't really understand it.
Is it good for this run of opponents you've been having to come maybe in the middle of the season then, as opposed to the end?
I don't know. It's just kind of. I mean, we have the toughest schedule in the Big Ten. You can look at it compared to some of the other teams, and playing. You tell me what other sport in college plays 3 top 10 teams in 8 days? Throw that on basketball, football for 3 weeks. See how tough that is. I mean, we probably have the toughest schedule of any team in the country. The last 8 days, and all on the road too. And think about the travel. Going to Penn State, then Minnesota. The match. Wisconsin. The match is at 8 o'clock at night because of TV, and then we got to travel. We don't even get into Minnesota till 2 in the morning, and they turn around and play Minnesota. I mean, can you tell me what other college athletes are doing that? There's none. So it's tough. It's making us better. We're learning how to deal with working through things, and when things aren't all set up nice and easy for us. Learning how to be more resilient. This generation likes that word, resilient. I have other words in the old generation that I use, but we're trying to become more resilient. And this experience is helping with that.
Any more questions? All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.